Hello?
Douglas Kirk.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Lakeisha. I'm calling from Dun & Bradstreet Credibility Corp. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Lakeisha. How are you getting along?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing just great. How are you doing, Lakeisha?
Yeah, end of the day. One of those days.
Well, you got to tell me about it. Would you get up early today?
Yes, I did.
And you've been working all day calling people on the phone?
Yes, I have.
Well, it pays the bills, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Although, you know, a time or two you probably thought, what am I doing here? Doesn't that go through your mind? It has to go through your mind.
Yeah, a lot of things go through my mind.
I'm wondering I'm wondering what this is all about. You called me about Dun & Bradstreet, about the stock market crash today?
No, actually, no. I haven't got to see that yet.
Oh gosh, yeah. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 3,300 points. 3,300 points. People lost billions today.
Oh my gosh.
You may not have a job tomorrow.
Don't say that.
And that's just the beginning. I mean, they stopped it before it went any further. You know, they have that ability to shut it down, so they shut it down. 3,300 points.
Are you serious?
Totally. And that's just the Dow. You know, that doesn't include the NASDAQ and the S&P and all that other stuff. I mean, they all cratered. What happened is Europe is failing. The euro has failed. Greece has gone bankrupt. And you say, well, what has that got to do with anything? But, boy, sure, people panicked. They took their money out of the stock market today and ran.
Wow. Wow. Well, I'll be watching it when I get home. Wow. Well, I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, that's news.
Yeah.
Well, I'm calling regarding your business credit report that we hold at Dun & Bradstreet Credibility Corp.
Right.
It's incomplete. It looks like, you don't have any scores, so I'm assuming you don't have any trade references reporting to us, which will be your vendors and suppliers, because you do have, within the last 12 months, within the last 4, but within the last 6 months, 2 businesses have inquired about your company, and they have paid, $189 for one report regarding Morton's Falls Publishing.
Uh-huh.
And basically, I assume you publish like newspapers, things of that nature.
Well, I used to. I don't know if I will be tomorrow, but I was up until today.
Really? So you think it's that serious, huh?
Very. I mean, people see. I make my living based on selling advertising. People are not going to advertise when they realize. I mean, people don't know this shit unless they're sitting around watching television or radio or looking at the stock market. By the time they get home today, when they realize that the market crashed the way it did, and like I say, this is just the beginning. Something like this happens, it'll probably do another 3,000 points tomorrow. This is the big one. This is the one they've been warning us about. Back in 2008, that was the first blip. This is the second. Back in the Great Depression, they had 4 of these before the stock market finally settled down, and every one was deeper than the one before. This is number 2.
Really?
We got, if we survive this one, we got 2 more coming. I mean, this is going to throw the country in depression. Well, it might throw the whole world in depression since it's all interlinked today. So I don't know if I'll be in business tomorrow or not. Credit rating, what a joke. Who cares now? Nobody's going to be doing any business. They're going to freeze up and panic. That's what they did today. They panicked.
Wow. I was sure I'm going to have to be on CNN taking a look at that when I get home. Because I don't see it now, but I will be looking at it. Wow. So, basically, that really threw me off there.
Well, everybody. I mean, who knows where this is going? You still there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I heard it blip. Yeah,
me too.
Who knows where this is going? I mean, it's going to affect everything that you thought was real. I mean, what'll happen is the prices, we'll see inflation. You're going to go to the grocery store, a gallon of milk probably be $10 in a week.
Wow. I hope not.
It's unavoidable. I mean, this is what happened. This is what all these financial advisors have been warning us about. Look out, this is coming. Well, it hit. It hit today. 3,300 points. in an afternoon. I mean, I was watching it, and you should have seen that screen just flashing. I mean, it's just a blur of red. I didn't check Dun & Bradstreet. They're a publicly traded company, aren't they?
Yes.
I didn't check them, so I don't know what they did. But if they did like everybody else, I mean, they lost big time. They might be closing shops tomorrow.
Wow.
I mean, there's just no telling. I mean, you might show up to work tomorrow and they say, "Sorry, we're closing up."
This
is bad. This is bad.
Wow, I'm definitely gonna look into it. I'm a news freak.
I'm surprised nobody around there said it. You guys are just too busy working to realize what happened.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess, because everyone's still working and no one's thought about it.
Yep, that's the way it is. You know, busy Americans, you know, working your nose to the bone. You're just constantly working. You don't realize what's going on. Of course, there's nothing you could have done about it. I mean, it happened so fast. You know, people couldn't pull their stock out fast enough. That's what happened when you know, a bunch of people start pulling it out, then everybody else started pulling it out, and it's a panic.
And we're good at panicking.
Yep, that's right. And even though they have these safety stops in there, they didn't get it put in until after it went down 3,300 points.
Wow.
You know, it was before that. It was, where was it? It was around 12,000 something. So imagine it's dropped about 25% of the value in an afternoon.
I wonder what happened.
The euro collapsed. You know what the euro is, right?
Yeah.
That's the money they use instead of we use the dollar, they use the euro. It collapsed. It failed. And that happened because Greece failed. Greece went bankrupt. The whole country went bankrupt, and that dragged everybody else down that was trying to keep them propped up. And so the euro failed, which means now a euro it's a piece of paper. Nobody wants it. So they dumped the euros. Well, when they started dumping the euros, people ran from the dollar because the dollar and the euro are linked to one another. And once that started happening, then they ran from the stocks. Now, what went up, people went and bought gold. I mean, gold, I didn't catch the number, but gold, I think, doubled in price today. Doubled. Can you imagine that?
No, I couldn't.
You know, so if you had an ounce of gold, it just doubled. Silver was at about $25 an ounce. I think silver's over $100 an ounce now.
Wow.
And that happened in like 2.5, 3 hours.
That's something. Wow.
I mean, I hate to bring you the bad news, but I don't even know why you're calling me. You're saying my credit rating. People have been hitting my credit rating.
Yeah. Yeah, your business credit report is incomplete, and so I was calling to get you access to update your report, so you can so that way you get you access to update your report, so that way people can see a true representation of your business. Because you don't have a score, which means, it's incomplete. No one has been reporting on you in a while.
Right. Well, it's not going to matter now. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we still can be saved.
Gee, I don't know. That's what they said back in 1929 when the stock market crashed. I mean, people were jumping out of windows back then. So far, there's not any reports of that. But I mean, there's retired people that they lost everything today.
Oh, that's so sad.
And there's investors, they lost tons of money. I mean, I didn't catch the exact figure, but it's in the billions total loss. Europe and United States, and of course the Chinese market, and the Japanese Nikkei, and the Chinese market, and the FTSE, and all those markets are closed. Because they're a different time of the day. They're night over there. But as soon as they open up here in a few hours, you're going to see a panic there.
Wow. I'm definitely going to take a look at that.
I mean, nobody wants to be left holding the stock that's not worth anything, so they're going to sell it as fast as they can.
Wow, so this is going to be a big mess.
Yep. What part of the country are you in?
We're in Iowa.
You're in Iowa, so you're a good part of the country. The people that are going to be in trouble are in the big cities. Are you in a big city?
No, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, no.
Yeah,
Small.
see, you'll be all right. But in the big cities, when this news finally sets in, people are going to realize, oh, milk is going up to $10 a gallon. And, I mean, that's just milk. I mean, everything's going to just double and triple in price in a matter of hours once this sets in. And people are going to be rushing to the stores to buy what they can before it closes. You know, and I mean, it's going to freeze. Everything's going to freeze. It's a good thing that this happened after school was out, because if school was in session, that'd be, oh gosh, what a mess.
Wow. Well, I'm definitely going to take that into consideration. And it's been a nice pleasure speaking to you today.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know what you're selling, but I'm not interested at this point. I'll probably be out of business.
I hope not. I'll be thinking about you.
All right, you too, and good luck to you. And check with somebody there right away and find out. This is unreal.
I certainly will.
Unreal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry to be the one to bring you the bad news, but man, it's awful. America has really got hit.
Yes, we did. Well, I do thank you. You have a great day, and I wish you the best of luck, Douglas.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.